僕もなれるかな。
This is an acceptable amount of Chinese.
ごめんね、イサク。ごめんね。ごめんね。
Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. Will that be like the new why answer video? So, you got hired. Or you're trying to get a head start on things because you know you're preparing to look for a job. Either way, I'm happy that you're here. So something that I really wish I had when I was looking for jobs is how to actually prepare for a job. We all know we have to learn how to code, blah, 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 but there's other things that you need to know how to do or at least understand the concepts outside of coding. I made a PDF. It's something that you can easily reference back to. I have it linked down below. Obviously, it's free. You know my stance. You can follow along with it if you like, or you can just not watch the video and just look at the PDF. I don't care. Whatever. Whatever helps you. But if you're new here, my name is Ben Dandor. I am a lead software engineer in Los Angeles, California, and I make videos on things that I wish I knew when I was on my tech journey. So if that interests you, please keep watching. So one thing for sure I want to make sure I let you know, friend, is that most companies are going to give you a grace period. Everyone knows onboarding sucks. Files, paperwork, procedures, protocols, things that you're going to have to learn that they're not going to expect you to be perfect at in like the first 3 months of your employment. Don't feel pressure to have to know all of these things as soon as you, step your foot into the office. You still have time to get everything, nice and tight. But it's good to have a head start just so that that grace period for yourself, not that long, because, we still want to impress, right? And I'm not talking about the data structure. So this is something I accidentally found out because the company that I ended up accepting their offer for, it just so happened that their stack was almost the exact same as the stack that I was using for my college job as a web developer. So a stack is a set of technology components that will help you execute an application. A very common stack that universities and boot camps use is called the Mevin stack or the Mean stack. And every company has their own stack. There are companies that it's hard to prepare for because they've created their own languages and their own specialized stacks, but the foundation should still be familiar because, like I always say, once you know one language, you kind of know them all, allegedly. So it would be good for you to familiarize yourself with all aspects of their stack. That's a good question to ask during your interviews, what type of stack that they use. And if you're not interviewing, you can definitely look up on, Indeed, Glassdoor, Fishbowl, what type of stack a certain company uses so that you can get a bit of a head start. Okay, this is a really, really good one because I feel like my learning curve kind of jump me, it was giving Jujutsu Kaisen, that one scene, because they don't teach you these things in school. They don't teach you certain technologies. I was very lucky that I had a student job that was a developer position where I was able to be exposed to things like Docker, but that wasn't ever taught or even talked about in my classes. So something I really want you to get seeped into your brain is to understand how environments work. How is code pushed up? Do they use GitLab? Do they use Docker? Do they use Jira for tracking tickets? What type of methodology are they using? Are they using Agile Scrum? Waterfall? Are they implementing testing into their project? If so, what environment are they using? Write these questions down. Reading up on company policies, you need to understand what you can receive from this company, not just give. So it's really important to look at the policies, read the policies, all of them. There's going to be at least one thing that you're going to use in the time that you're there. Look up the dress code, what people wear when they get to the office, sick days, vacation days, write all the company holidays down, medical leave, what type of insurance are you getting? Is dental covered? These are important things. It's not all about the salary. Also familiarize yourself with who HR is, like the faces, not just, the mythical HR, but learn people's names, have conversations with them, and also your managers and your managers' managers in case you have certain questions or you're interested in what it takes to get a promotion, things like that. It's really important to talk to people who have been there for a year, 2 years, 3 years, because they can really give you insight that you won't be able to find out unless it's through your own personal experience or other people's experience. Ask them about advice, anything that they feel like you really should know. Ask them about certain company cultures that it's not explicitly written down, but it's like if your company has decided to do a company lunch for all the employees and it says optional, is it actually optional, you know? And also ask multiple people because everyone has different experiences and different backgrounds. So it's always good to have a broad range so that you can better see where you would identify. This is a good one because it will help you understand the code base faster. Go through whatever project that you're working on and understand it from the user's perspective, not from the developer's standpoint. For example, the mobile apps project that I'm leading, I went in not looking at the code. I grabbed my phone, or the company phones that they give us, and I went through the entire application and saw how everything worked. And I would map that to a part of the code. Your code base is likely hundreds, if not thousands of files, and definitely thousands of lines of code. So it's easier to just break things down in chunks and focus on specific parts of the project. I also know people who just prefer to just read through all the lines of code and they understand better that way. So it also depends on your learning style as well. And as you receive tickets, you'll slowly start to learn the code base regardless. But I strongly recommend taking the time to figure out where things are yourself, because it'll, one, not only make coding a lot easier because you're not having to find, where are they holding these components, or where are these containers at? And two, it'll help shorten that learning curve process. And that's it. Those are some of the things that you should definitely look out for when you are preparing for your first job. This, of course, isn't an end-all be-all list, and I'll probably make another one of these, but I hope that you found this video helpful. And again, you can find all of this information in the PDF below. I think I'm just putting it on my website. You just click on the website and you can download it there. If there's ever any PDFs that are not available anymore, please go ahead and let me know so that I can go ahead and fix that, because I want to make sure that you always have access to any resource that I make. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next video, friend.